look after yourself, look after your property, and then look after your community, and have everyone looking after each other, and it will deter people.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Edmonton Real Estate Today. I am your host, LeRoy Warden, and today I have with me Sergeant Paul Looker of the Edmonton Police Service. Sergeant Looker, good to see you. Are there things a homeowner could do to secure their home, whether they're being snowbirds or they're going away vacation in the summer, to secure their home?
The world of technology these days is great.
Yes.
So you can either just get a basic timer and put a lot of your lights on timers.
Yes.
That works well because people think you're in and out all the time. By far, probably better than that is if you've got one of these systems with the Wi-Fi access that links into your phone. They are better in the respect that you can have the plugs in there, you can plug things in, but you can set different permissions on them for different times. So there's no routine of the light goes on at 6 every night.
Right.
You can set it so that it only goes on when it gets dark.
Okay.
Or you can do it from your phone. We've got one the other day, and I was way away, and I just turned on my light through my phone.
Oh, nice.
And then no one's none the wiser.
While on vacation, are there little things or more things that I could do to make sure that it's not blatantly obvious that we're not here?
Yeah, just, the best thing is just get a neighbour to run by and empty any junk mail out the box. If you're in a house that has its own mailbox that can a post deliver to,
right,
then make sure it's obviously got an opening, but it's got a lock on it and not just available to be opened easily.
Yes.
I know a lot of communities now have the community mail boxes, so that's kind of different. But if you do have your own separate one, just put a good lock on it.
Absolutely. If it did occur, that's something that, I was broken into, items go missing. Are there things I could do to make it easier for the recovery of those items?
Yeah, it's always a good idea, especially if the worst happens and you get broken into and you're going to make an insurance claim as well. Have a list of all your valuable property. When you bought it, how much you paid for it. Any serial numbers are really valuable for us because on our system we can put a serial number in, and then if we end up finding the property, it matches to the serial number. Other than that, you can get engraving tools or the ultraviolet pens, and just mark your property in a way that you can explain to the police or the insurance company. Some people say put your postcode on it,
yes,
which is great if you're going to stay there for a long time.
right.
But if you move around a lot, you might want to just put your name on it or a telephone number. But as long as there's something marked and we know how it's marked, then we can look for property. It's the same thing with bikes. We have a lot of bikes
Yes.
that we can't identify because they're not marked in any way. There's a new bike registry.
Yes.
So if you get a bike, especially the expensive bikes, but any bike, register your bike with a bike property index. And then if it does get located, it's easy for us to find.